That message is making me look back through the cabinets a little bit more carefully. Because there is a key card to be found. The upper ones never seem to have anything. Alright, let's keep going.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Face the intercom.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nioka, what are you doing lugging a stranger
That must be
into my
dude.
station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about...
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood.
Let's save his butt, and
moment.
then hopefully he'll owe
The
us.
Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
You tell him.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but it looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nioka is, for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long.
Doesn't sound as brave or as
And I'll
tough as
pay
I
you
thought he
double the
would.
going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
Okay. Now what's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, you said you wanted something from me. Something information related. I'll give it to you in person once I'm safe.
Okay. We got that deal. I don't care about how many. I'll see what I can do. Alright, so that just got updated. We got to clear the Marauders up there. And... Broker will unlock his door after the Marauders in the broadcast center have been cleared. 0 of 7, which answers the other question. Alrighty. So now we just got to figure out how to get up there. Clear the Marauders. That I don't have the skill to do, apparently. There's no way up here, right? Just making sure I'm not missing something obvious.
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Elevators to my right. Oh, now this is available. Okay. Cool. Y'all coming? Okay, still up there. There's one. Sure they won't hear the door open.
Here we go.
Nice. Nice. That's 2. Let's save that.
Mess with us.
3. 4.
I've had quite enough of you.
5. All right. Get all that stuff. Okay, so that gun wasn't unique. We got another one called the Vermin. That's just what those guns are called. What's in here? Not a whole lot. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. It might be a good view up there. We'll see when we get to the top. More goodies. All the goodies. There's the terminal. Oh, messages from V. Ramsey, subject emergency protocols. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load. But the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave, it will not happen again. Now, please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. All right, next one from M. Avoyer, subject of toilets. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean? How am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really. That was sarcasm. Theodore. Okay, and from Ramsey, subject regarding toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we will all be. Warmest regards, Val. Okay, so we read those lovely messages. We know all about their business. Their poo in their showers. Nice cards. It seems like every one of these containers we could actually put stuff in. And more vermin. Did we check in here? No, we didn't. Oh, things. Energy cells, money, picks, consumables, armor parts, baton, chew, another terminal. Alright, something to pick. Nothing that big. And alright, let's check this one out. This first playthrough, I'm definitely checking out all the logs. Oh, I'm gonna hack this one. Okay. Running diagnostics. Atmospheric controls. Oh, we could deploy fire suppressant systems in main hall. We can activate the station fire alarm. Or we could return to route. I don't see any point of doing that. Auto mechanical controls. Oh. Okay, those haven't been installed. So I don't need to worry about that. If we do need to turn on the fire or whatever, we could do that. But I don't think we got any little side mission for that. And we've killed 5 of the 7 of the Marauders, so we just gotta keep going. Find the rest. There. We do have another terminal. Let's loot in here real quick and then we'll check the terminal. Boink. Those are not active. Oh good, none of these are active. Like, oh, good. I don't have to read those. Okay, so we got stairs up. That's what we want. Nice cloud of red gas. These guys are right here.
Down they go.
Nice.
What's that noise?
Here we go. That's the last of them, I think.
This sniper is so effective. And this 7. Our bits. Alright. Where do we report in? Right here.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on in.
Hello. Alright. What's up, dude?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt.
2,500
One hefty
bits?
payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
So, you know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now?
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. It might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
Of course, we have to go deal with that. So we kick them off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
So, I don't know which one of these to ask because I'm not fully informed on this, but I'll start with number 1. Or maybe number 4.
Graham
Tell me
and
more
his
about
iconoclasts
MSI and the
believe anarchy
Iconoclasts.
is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Okay, can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
Okay. And where in Stellar Bay?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies.
There's so many that they have to just keep going, huh?
Bandwidth, but we have
Doing
a
good
deal,
business.
And he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Okay, and then why Amber Heights?
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting philosophist ramblings on my airwaves.
Okay, I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving
And
end.
that's what we needed.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
And we also got to handle Nyoka's business.
Oh, Greg. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your
This
months
guy is a
laboring
creep.
for me.
I thought he was supposed to be like an old war buddy. Let's do persuade. She's your friend and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes, round 1 of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
You talk to your long lost buddy? And you're an info broker. What's that? Kind of a dumb question, but
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
okay.
We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts.
Sorry for the
Ask
phone
me
in the
what you
back,
will.
guys. So of all these things, what would we like to know the most about? I'd like to know about Phineas. What can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
That's it? He's supposed to be the dude. You must know something about him.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years.
That's a long
Got
time.
in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a Raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
So we're supposed to remain suspicious of Phineas. I want to ask you about something else.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I thought we only got one question. Okay. Let's talk about the board, I guess.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
Use my intelligence so the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
No. Okay. I want to ask you about something else. Might as well get all the
Luckily for
information we
you, I am a
can.
veritable font of information.
He's going to keep talking, so we might as well keep learning. I'm curious about MSI and the iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
Let me see. I can use some dirt on Sanjar. Nandi.
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Wow. Okay, we're getting down to this. I'm curious about Graham Bryant's deep dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
And finally, what's the story between MSI and the Iconoclasts?
You mean between MSI, the Iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left. So you're the glue that brought them together.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Okay. We got
Luckily
all the
for you,
information
I
we
am a
wanted.
veritable
We gotta
font of information.
get out of this conversation now. Oh, we got one more. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time.
No market
Now,
for messages
if you
from
wanted
Earth.
me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay. That's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
Oh, that's all the same stuff. Okay. I was hoping we'd learn something about the Hope,
What? No.
but then we
Why
just
would I
get
go
that
out
same
of my
one.
way to intercept messages from Earth. There's
How
no
do you
market
skip,
for them.
I wonder?
No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one,
Escape didn't work.
that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay, so that's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Let's get out of there, and I need to head out.
Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
This guy's a jerk. Okay, so let's check to make sure that we took care of her thing. So what do we need to do? Search the outpost. Rebecca and Anders were hired. Okay, so yeah, that's all the way back in the Emerald Vale. So we got her thing taken care of here. Good. So now, yeah, for this one, we got to help broker the deal with MSI and the Iconoclasts. And his is on another planet. Hers is on another planet. We could do that. We have a faction quest here to pay for the printer. And then the rest of these, that has to do with Phineas getting science weapons. There's one on Scylla as well. We got the one on Groundbreaker. That was a fancy hammer. This one... oh, we did get one out of that Stellar Bay apartment one. Okay. We can investigate that. Oh yeah, this is we're supposed to check with Celia. So these are two. Well, this one at least I think is a smaller one, at least for now. That one we accidentally left behind. Oh, and that one's still back there too. So we have two left in Roseway. Okay. And then this one. Oh, and this is on Scylla. Again, so there's like 3 things we can do on Scylla that one of the local doctors gave us. Okay, well for now, let's stay on this one, just to keep this the stream moving today. We're gonna help broker the deal with the MSI and the Iconoclasts. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals, and he stopped the iconoclast and MSI transmissions that are interfering with the use of the tower. So... oh, so we got to complete these missions to earn their trust. So I got to do these 2 missions for Graham. Pay for the printer. Was the commuter? I think the commuter is the one we already did. What do we got to do for Sanjar? I guess we don't have the missions for Sanjar yet. We could do these ones to earn the trust, so we do have to do some of these in order to do that. Otherwise, what is it giving us? Yeah, the Amber Heights. And this one over here. We do have these, so they're going to kind of help us lead us through some of the other missions. All right. Good enough. Take this stuff. He doesn't seem to mind. Apparently none of this is stealing. Loot, loot, loot. It's up here. And that would take us outside. I bet there's a good view out there. Open there. So much Adreno. Fits. And we don't have the skill again. Get into there. So it's saying my lockpicking is down to 45. Oh, the troop armor takes some off. Interesting. Okay, but I still am lacking 10. So we got to remember to do that one. I forget how to go directly into character, but lockpick has got to be next for the next level up. Because there's so much of that to do here, and we do have a terminal. Oh, let me see. Priority transmission log. Accessing. Continue. Continue. Oh, so the primary station's primary band is presently oversaturated with continual transmissions. That's what he told us. So yeah, we can't get into there. Begin broadcasting. Authorized broadcaster. Don't even try to pretend you're unaware that all broadcasting is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and lamenting that internship in corporate arbitration you never finished, or to override the lock on recording. Simply enter your admin username and password in the command line. Oh, you can't? Maybe you should have been nicer to Val. Personal files. Accessing. Continue. Personal files for Hiram Blythe. Oh, cool. All right. First one, memorandum titled Clear Blue Skies. Mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises, and I have not interfered with initial broadcast. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Yeah, the center of broadcasting would probably be a great place for information broker. Number 2 is sneaky. Pox it all. Those imbecilic children and their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What to do indeed. Okay, and then, is that all of them? Let's look at number 2. Had a near miss the other day. So this one's sneaky, sneaky. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates know how to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing Hazard has never been so thrilling nor high stakes. Okay, so he is getting information out that way. Or getting in that way. Probably both. Okay. Cool. So, learned a little bit there. Why are you looking so suspicious? Alright, let's go out here. See what we can see. Seen those guts of the canine many times now. Alright, so we're actually not that far up. I thought we had climbed higher than that. But yeah, here we are. High point of Monarch. There's Devil's Peak. I am going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we're going to go for maybe an hour longer to see what else we can do. I'll be right back.